So Dry River, we're a very small wine company. We're based in Martinborough, which is the driest place in the North Island of New Zealand. It's about an hour north of Wellington. It's on the east coast of New Zealand, which is roughly where most of the wine regions are. We're very, very well protected from the south, from the west, which is where most of the rain comes from. We're slightly inland. There's a range of hills between the coast and where the vineyards are. We're on if you like, a terrace, a very old terrace, a river terrace. The sort of subsoil, if you like, is gravel, so it's very, very free draining. But the topsoil, where all the organic matter is probably about 1 metre deep, and it's all wind-blown material. There's a fair bit of clay in that as well, which has been washed off the surrounding mountains. It's a region of boutique producers. Dry River was the first of 4 producers that established the region in 1979. So Dry River, along with Martinborough Vineyards and Odyssey, they were all within a very close, locale of where we are now, as well as another winery called Epicurean. I guess where Dry River's a little bit different is we've sort of set out to make wines that age really well, that develop in the bottle. And the way they do that is by focusing on the phenolic structure or the tannin structure of the wines. It's just as important in white wines as it is in red wines. So all of our picking decisions are based on picking the grapes with the maximum amount of the correct type of phenolic. For us, and this is the front end and the back end, as David so eloquently has put it, the front palate phenolics we feel are the phenolics that matter and contribute to the way the wines age. What we want to do with our grape growing is to make sure that we grow the grapes to the point where there's an absence of the back palate phenolics. We feel that those back palate phenolics just stay with the wine through its life. And, once the fruit is faded and those front palate phenolics are dissolved, you end up with something that's just a skeleton of hardness. So the way we do that is through low crops. We're pretty unfashionable in that we don't irrigate. The vines, on the whole, the average age is quite old for New Zealand. The Rieslings that we started with, those vines were planted in 1983. The Gewurzes that we're trying now, they were part of the original plantings in 1979. Sadly, this block has been removed now. And so the way we grow the grapes really is, rather than growing leaves for sugar production, we only grow the bare minimum of leaves. We expose the grapes to light. We feel that light in full climates is the most important, more important than heat. So what we aim to do is grow grapes with a ripe phenolic profile, but a lower sugar profile. So we're not growing leaves for their ability to pump sugar into the berries, and we're exposing the bunches and ensuring the leaves aren't sort of shading each other, which will enable the phenolics to ripen very, very well. So we talk about years as in years where that phenolic ripeness has come easily, or years where that phenolic ripeness comes with difficulty and with patience. So, I guess part of the whole philosophy is in growing grapes unirrigated is, the grape will grow as many leaves as it needs to ripen the grapes, but at some point in the season it'll stop growing and it'll focus on ripening those leaves. So with every wine we make, that's the decision we make. It's based on maximising those front.